Ever wondered about Russia, the world's largest country? Its size surpasses every other nation, but it's not just size that defines Russia. It's a nation filled with rich history, shaping it into the country we know today. In the early 1900s, Russia was like a sleeping giant, home to nearly 160 million people. Most lived in the western part, the European side of the country. It was a cultural mosaic, with over 200 unique ethnic groups, each speaking their own languages. This included followers of the Russian Orthodox Church, one of the largest Christian groups. The country also hosted around 5 million Jews and about 23 million Muslims. However, harmony wasn't always present in Russia. Conflicts arose between different ethnic groups, with many striving for independence. Russia was a land of contrasts, with staggering wealth and severe poverty. The rich enjoyed most of the country's wealth, while the majority, mostly farmers, lived in rural areas, their lives dictated by the agricultural seasons and the whims of wealthy landowners. From the 16th century, a king, known as a Tsar, ruled Russia. In 1894, Tsar Nicholas II took the throne. He believed his power was given by God, but he often made poor decisions in appointing officials, favoring family and friends regardless of their suitability or integrity. Russia didn't have overseas territories like some countries, but Tsar Nicholas aimed to expand his territory. He was interested in areas like Manchuria, Persia, and the Balkans. Before the First World War, Russia was rich in natural resources like oil, coal, and gold, but they were mostly undiscovered or unused. Despite having a long coastline, much of it was frozen for a large part of the year. However, in the 3 decades before the war, oil and coal production tripled. As we journey into the heart of the Russian Empire, we find a country on the brink of transformation. Despite the Tsar's ambitions, Russia was a nation under stress. Wealth inequality was stark, with extreme poverty in rural areas. City dwellers didn't fare much better, with longer working hours comparing to other European countries, poor health and safety conditions, and no legal ways to improve their lives. Any strike or trade union was banned, and opposition was met with brutal force. In 1904 to 1905, Russia fought and lost a war with Japan. The defeat in the Russo-Japanese War sparked unrest, weakening the Tsars and resulting in him reducing his power. He was forced to form a new parliament, the Duma, but his frequent veto of new laws only added to the instability. The country remained very unstable. Strikes became more and more frequent, and the Tsar responded with an increasing use of force. The country was on the verge of a revolution, a testament to the power of the people when pushed to the limit. As our journey continues, we will be exploring the next power pre-World War I, Germany.